Well, one person who'll be wearing one of those swanky marathon shirts is Jeff King. And Jeff, I think it's safe to say that in each of those 10,000 plus people who will be taking part this weekend, there's a story behind each and every one of them.
Yeah, it certainly is. And yeah, it's hard to believe, Stace. We are just 2 days away from the Good Life Fitness Victoria Marathon. And all this week, the organizers have brought in some keynote speakers to inspire the participants. And today I caught up with the marathon woman, Kathrine Switzer, who is the first woman to ever run the Boston Marathon. Here is her story.
2, 1.
Every April, 20,000 of the top runners in the world converge on the east coast of the United States for the historic Boston Marathon. The race features both men and women who are dedicated to their sport, but this wasn't always the case. Since the inaugural marathon in 1897, only men were allowed to participate, but all that changed in 1967 thanks to Kathrine Switzer and a little luck on her entry form.
I signed my name K.V. Switzer because my dad misspelled my name, actually, the Kathrine, on my birth certificate. And I was also in love with J.D. Salinger, E.E. Cummings, and T.S. Eliot. So K.V. Switzer was cool. And who would have ever thought that signing the entry form for the Boston Marathon as K.V. Switzer would be a coincidence that would have changed history?
Historical because Switzer was the first female to ever run that marathon. This now iconic shot shows the race director trying to stop her from running. But Kathrine and her boyfriend had other ideas.
The angry race director attacked me at about 4 kilometers, screamed at me to get the hell out of his race and give me those numbers and tried to throw me out of the race. And it was an embarrassing and terrifying moment. Of course, it's also funny in the retelling because my boyfriend punched the official and sent him out of the race. So I wasn't courageous for entering the race. I was courageous for finishing the race. The developmental aspects of women's marathon in different countries.
But Kathrine was not done there. After winning the New York Marathon in 1974, Switzer worked as a broadcaster and even wrote a book called Marathon Woman.
Marathon Woman has come to be a brand, like for fearlessness. And it's very, very flattering, actually, to be getting letters and emails from people saying, you know, I just really feel inspired by that.
It doesn't come with a cape or anything, though, does it?
No, but look, but it comes with the Wonder Woman bracelet. You know, already. And throw me out of the race.
And while Kathrine has inspired countless women, her story is less about the battle of the sexes, but meant for all athletes to attempt what may seem to be unattainable.
You know, it's interesting. Marathon Woman is not a girly story. It's a story about overcoming the impossible. It's accomplishing something difficult that makes us so similar.
Yes, Kathrine Switzer certainly changed history and paved the way for millions, and she did it all by simply putting on a pair of running shoes.
What a great treat to meet Kathrine. And Kathrine will be speaking tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock at the Conference Center, part of the absolutely free speaker series. She will have her book available, Marathon Woman. And Kathrine will join Paul and I at the marathon finish line for a special edition of Game On, which will run this Sunday night, Stacey, at 6:30 and 10:30.